All right, so we got TEC versus Kuriboh.
I think it's the worst commentary possible.
Now,
Anyway,
TEC, Kuriboh is a long time player from Canada. He's a Suicune player, good fundamentals. He plays other fighting games, but he enters Pokken and stuff too. TEC though, it's gonna be a challenge. TEC is one of the strongest players
and
here.
this is a 7-3 matchup for Scizor's favor.
It is Suicune's worst matchup I've heard. I don't know if it's quite 7-3, but it might be.
I think we might see something special here for Kuriboh. Maybe.
That would be...
I think it's possible.
I think that if he takes a game off of TEC, it'll be one of the most impressive feats of the tournament, regardless of what happens.
TEC's really good, but I do feel like he can be caught off guard somewhat easily.
So there's some things that can catch him off guard,
yeah.
But he's such an ironed out player. The way he plays the game is just so oppressive and hard to deal with if you're not like cream of the crop. Like there's things he hasn't been playing as long as some of us. He's getting a little bit later when DX came out on the Switch, but he plays the game so much more than a lot of us still. Super active, super exposed to a lot of stuff because of that. He plays like ranked and all these online tournaments. So I would be so surprised for him to be caught off guard.
And despite seemingly TEC having won so many interactions early on, the few hits that Kuriboh's been getting, making him in the lead.
That's true. Kuriboh is holding a pretty good lead right now. Not even too behind in the meter war.
The 2Y? That caught him off guard. See, I was right.
Problem about that 2Ys. Even when it catches you off guard, the best use of 2Y is still no reward.
No reward at all.
Right,
now we got this full combo, getting the reset in midstream.
Get a knockdown. Oh, and TEC loves those sword setups.
That's so dirty. You get the first few hits, and then the other hits still continue because they miss.
Yeah,
and they
he's
just
been
go around.
Loving to do that lately. So nasty.
Ooh, I think this will catch. No, canceling it with burst.
Yeah, because he had the burst, it was safe. Otherwise, that would have been a great immortal call.
Wait, this might actually be terrible.
Yep. Ooh, okay.
Not the best punish.
Not a big one, but
wait, what starter can he even get?
That's a good point. He doesn't really have a heavy. If he's super ready, yeah.
6Y feels like it's a heavy, but it's a light.
Yeah, it is a light, unfortunately. So
and 5X,
that actually
6X.
probably was the best thing he really would have realistically gotten. If he was super ready, he could have maybe JX, but like I wouldn't have been comfortable doing that. So
I think I could have, but I felt like I might. I don't know if like the top layer of the burst attack has a wider range.
I think this is the definitely good decision in tournament for sure. All right, good anti-air.
Good anti-air. I think TEC knows exactly like Suicune's whole game plan, right? Is zoning with the JY and Aurora Beam, right? Yeah. That hover dash is just so mean. Whenever I saw him do it earlier, it's just.
I think what Kuriboh's doing that's really good though is like he's against a player that's like super good. Like obviously you don't want to no bias or anything, but like TEC is a more established like strong player, right? He's expected to go further. I think something you should do when you're like that is like he's playing really good when it comes to like taking risks that can just give him the round. Like he wants the big hits. As you mentioned in the first round, like he didn't get as many hits, but he had a lead for a while there. It's like he's just playing. He's playing that kind of risk reward game where it's like I'm just gonna go for the big reward, go big or go home, and I think that's a good way to play.
I think. Okay, I don't think that. I was thinking he should do the counter attack follow up because he's attacked the last time, so I was thinking he might attack again. I don't know if Kuriboh will go for that in the future. But especially at the wall, he needs to get so much damage with 8Y Aurora Beam.
It's true.
But yeah, good first game for TEC. That second round was very dominating.
Definitely true. Yeah, I think these players, when you get to this caliber, they just adapt so fast. It's like, especially with a player like this who's just all about oppressing you and like not letting you play the game. It's like it's really, really hard. It's gonna be really, really hard to make something happen.
Yeah, you're playing like even if Kuriboh still gets to dominate here, I think this matchup, just for what it is, very terrible. And that first round showed that he's playing super well even despite the odds.
Yeah, great fundamental decision making as a fighting game player, I think.
And then against the probably the best Scizor.
Yeah, definitely true.
It also helps that Suicune has a lot of health to work with.
That is true as well.
630 HP. Definitely above average. Yeah, he started hover dashing. That would be a good way to bait him. Do the JY and then dash forward, grab, and try to catch the hover dash.
That's true. Ooh, finds a big JX. He's going to even it out here. Good combo.
Push him into the wall.
Really good stuff. Tried and true B&B.
I see when to keep him in place. Kind of failed there. I thought it was a JX. I just realized he does a front flip for both JY and JX.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Ooh, I like the early release right there. Just a little too late. a
Right.
lot more from Tech.
Put him closer to the wall on the other side. Round
That's a
mid
tough
streak
situation.
still.
These staples are not going to do it. Oh, yeah, that's so dirty.
Caught the counter. That's a very dirty situation. I wonder if... I think that was a regular counter, but I'm wondering if Tech thinks, oh, maybe he'll mirror coat there. Like, in your face. Like, you wouldn't expect it. But the possibility is there.
That
Plus,
would
it
be
covers
a
for
really
regular
good
counter.
option, yeah.
Or just shield, too.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Ooh.
You never think about the up-close mirror coat. Good.
Finds a knockdown. All right, is
Knockdown.
he going to work with this?
Using Hail for the
Ooh.
bait, but that slow dash is super reactable. Now we got this full combo. Do X Scizor just frame. Got all the meter he needs. Has the positioning he needs. And then Amalga ruins the day.
Does he get a combo? Not going to be able to
I
get
think
a combo.
Aurora
Those staples just have so much hits done. That's such a stupid move.
Yeah, I think we could both agree.
Such a good move.
Such a good move. Combos into itself. What incarnation?
Ooh. No, you're not allowed to do that as Suicune.
Suicune can't do that. Especially, I think Psybe activates sooner in field face up close.
Might be right.
At least it feels that way. Because that was like super quick.
Alright, he's doing a great job just trying to walk around these staples, but Tech,
Nice HP.
it's just too... It's just a wall. He's just a wall.
And then just cut him down with a single X Scizor.
Really good stuff from Tech. He's just such a clean player. It's so hard. It's so hard to get something going against this guy.
I think we both know, like, we hate Scizor counterattack, right? Like, no, like, a lot of people do, right?
I mean, yeah.
But I still like to give credit to Tech. It's not like some mindless thing, as some people like to think of it. To an extent, right? Like, at certain points, it's like, it's still so quick. But you gotta make sure to get that little pattern going, because it's like it's a card cancel, right? Type of thing.
For some of them, yeah.
For some of them, doing that back to back, and also just getting, especially that impresses me, getting perfect blocks.
Yeah.
I think that's what impresses me. I think I hate it, but
It's
perfect block
so annoying that
especially-
he can do it, but it is impressive that he's able to do it.
Yeah, 'cause